I mentioned briefly about how sometimes you got ahead of the headlines. Part of the plot of the series, The Longbow Hunters, had to deal with the CIA channeling weapons to South America and using that for that same channel for drugs and money and everything else. And the Longbow Hunters actually beat the Iran-Contra drugs for guns story into print by 6 months. I got a phone call from a station in New York asking if I'd go on the air live and explain how I managed to put that together. I said, sure, which is real easy. I'd read the newspapers, read the newspapers. There were such things at the time. They were actually printed on paper and they were dropped off on your doorstep every morning. It was amazing. I don't know if it's ever going to catch on, but if it ever takes a toehold, it'll be great. You can get the news with your breakfast every morning right there at your breakfast table. All I did was pay attention to what was going on in the world and plug in the various players like the CIA, and then ask myself, what would be the absolute stupidest thing they could possibly do if they were absolutely dead bang certain they'd never get caught. And that's what I wrote. And 6 months later, there's Oliver North and G. Gordon Liddy going, gee, this is it. So the other thing that finally struck my awareness just a few months ago was that everything that's published is written so far ahead that I had actually written that story almost a year before it appeared. And since the NSA reads everything that's published, it's just possible that they read the story, got on the phone to Ollie North and said, hey, Ollie, I got a great idea. And the guy's name is even Oliver.